Hi everybody. I thought we'd do a little video tour today of Samchuk, our neighborhood, and maybe the apartment that we're living in. So, we're starting out here with the train tracks and an orchard and some plants, because one of my favorite things about Samchuk, the town that we're living in, is that there's agriculture just everywhere. Agriculture might not even be the right word, because that implies something more industrial than what's around here. You see here next to the train tracks, there's pepper plants. Over here there's some cabbages or something, vines, some corn down there, some more cabbage and spinach and some kind of grass growing next to that little house, some trees with berries here. It's just everywhere, and I just absolutely love it. So this is the bus station that we walk to every morning, is just down around that corner there. You see those limestone cliffs on that hill up there. Can I zoom? I can zoom. Just really gorgeous hills around here. And we can look out a little bit over town. We'll get up a little higher in a minute where we can get a better view. Oh, there's some kids coming up behind me. Maybe we can get them to say hello. Hello! So we're coming up now. We're just above where we were before. We're walking up through sort of an upper class neighborhood, these gated houses. I want to show that these yards are just filled with food plants. Well, that one's a little sparser than others. But this yard over here, you see all kinds of food plants. You know, Korea, South Korea is a tiny little nation supporting a pretty big population and a huge economy. And they grow a lot of their own food, and I think this is how. I mean, you can see these pumpkin vines growing out into the street, and these huge pumpkins. Peppers, the pepper plants are just beautiful this time of year with those bright red chilies and the green leaves. And here, oh, this is great. We see the gochu, the red chili peppers, being left out to dry in the sun. You see this everywhere. They're just left out for days to dry. And then most of them are probably made into gochujang, the fermented chili paste. Let's see if we can get these dogs real quick. Annyeong! Up just a bit further now, you can hear the dogs barking still. We see some fruit trees, some more chilies being left out to dry. We have, I would guess, persimmons underneath those bags. I'm not entirely sure, but there. You can see a couple persimmons. They're all over the place. Persimmons, pomegranates, oranges. You see tomatoes in pots right there. You see things planted into old styrofoam coolers and logs that have been hollowed out. There's more onions and chili plants, corn. They grow a different species of corn here. It's much tougher and much less sweet, but good nonetheless. So now we're coming up out of that sort of upper class neighborhood and into these huge apartment buildings, which is where we and all of our foreigner friends live.